IntellivisionDude here with another huge pickups video. I've overdid it again. I know Techromancer keeps saying, don't waste your income tax money, don't blow it, don't blow it. I think it's too late for that. Yes, I have a problem, I have an addiction. I can't help it. Putting money in my hand is such a mistake. I'm not in debt, but let's just say I shouldn't be buying what I'm buying. We have a package here. We'll do the packages first. I have two packages. One, I think I know what it is. The other one, I don't know what it is. I've forgotten already. That's pretty bad when I don't remember what I bought. That's another sign of you have a problem. You can't remember what you bought. This thing's taped up pretty good. Get my knife out here. See if I can't save this envelope for later use. Couple things I bought I should not have bought. Ladybug for the ColecoVision? I ordered Ladybug for the Intellivision, not the ColecoVision. This dude screwed up. Oh boy, gonna have to message him. Well, that's a bad one there. Or it might be better just to resell it. I got a big old shoebox here. You can probably see part of it right here in the picture here. I don't know what this is. I don't remember. Can't remember ordering anything in a shoebox. Was this something I ordered off eBay, or did someone send me a gift? Wish I could remember. Ah, yes. Atari Dude's arcade stick that he ordered. Man, this thing is nice condition. Man, look at this. It's mint condition almost. Almost mint. You can see it's just about mint. Besides a little bit of dust, this thing looks like it's barely been used ever. I need to try that out before I give it to him, because there's a couple games I've been wanting to try out on it. Okay, where to start? Let's start with where we started first. I went to Goodwill first. A couple of these things are actually for my roommate, not for myself. So maybe he'll reimburse me, maybe he won't. Let's see if I can't turn this thing on. Oh, this thing moved.
The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout.
Whoa.
Spider-Man and his friends with superpowers at the best.
Man, he's gonna love that. He's gonna freak out and he's gonna love it. I didn't pay much for that. It was half off too. It was $2.99 and it was half off. Other toys were still half off. Let's see. Possible Transformers. Looks like a Transformer's head. It looked like none of the pieces were missing. I hate when they mark on the thing itself, but it says 25 cents. I should be able to get that off. Plus, it was probably half off of that. I don't know. I'll check it later to see if anything was missing. That's the problem with a lot of these toys at the Goodwill store. They're missing stuff. I seen the coolest toy today at the Goodwill store. This one was 50 cents. Not sure if it's a real Transformer or not, or just something that looks like a Transformer. So this one was probably a quarter since it was half off. I saw the coolest dragon. It was a toy dragon. It just looked so awesome. So awesome. But it was missing its head. I was so disappointed. And this looks like an Optimus Prime in some kind of Happy Meals thing. Not sure if there's a rarity to this or not. Before I open it, I'm going to find out. If it's not worth anything, I'm opening it. And I'm just going to put it on my shelf. But if I got some kind of collector's item, I might not keep it. Let's see here. Oh, I don't know if this is a transformer either. It was missing one of its hands, but something told me not to pass this up. It was $4, half off, $2. This thing is huge. I couldn't actually see anywhere on it where it actually said it was a transformer. Had some kind of weird brand name on it. This thing is freaking huge. Oh, and it moves and it bends like a transformer. Damn. But it is missing a hand though. It's missing one of its hands. I looked through all their bins, I didn't find it, but I bought it anyway. It might be missing more than its hands, but it still would look good on the shelf, so. Also from my roommate, don't know if it works because I didn't have a battery in it, a Spider-Man clock. He loves his Spider-Man. He'll probably really like that as long as it works anyway. And this is also for him. All the stuff, half the stuff from Goodwill is for him. He likes PC games, and I got this Rising Sun. I forget how much it was. My Goodwill receipt will tell me. He might like this, and he might not. He keeps telling me if I see anything good, pick it up for him, and so that's what I do. Okay, I passed up this last time I was at the antique store, because that's when I bought those two Mattel handhelds. And I had this in my hand, hid it at the register. When I bought the handhelds, I put it back and said, oh, I better not. But the Super Cracked from 1981, this now will be my oldest Cracked magazine. My oldest one that I have in my own collection is 82. So this cost $2. No big deal. This is called the Magic Ball. I owned one just like it back in the day. It was called the Impossible, but I believe this is the same thing. This cost me $6. Not sure if it was overpriced or not, but I've always wanted one of these again. It's not exactly like the Impossible. No, this isn't the Impossible, but it's really cool though. It's like a Rubik's Cube in another design. I'll have to see if I can't solve this in a Rubik's Cube kind of way, if it's actually possible. Pretty cool though. I used to have one called the Impossible. I'd like to get that again. The Impossible, I want again. The Missing Link, I want again. The Pyramid one. There's a Rubik's Pyramid. I want that again. Eventually. I've been wanting those for a few years, but I never picked any of them up. Okay, I went VHS crazy. This is not in any order. This is just a local show in town. Hey, no interest there probably. Double feature. We got Street Fighters Part 2, Masters of the Tiger Crane. Yeah. And Bruce Lee Superhero. All these I think were $1. Most of these VHSs are either $1 or 50 cents or even a quarter. I won't pay more than that, even though I did see a seller had his VHSs for $5 and $6 a piece. Oh, it's just no way. Before I go any further, I'll tell you a couple things I passed up on. Someone had Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube and WarioWare for the GameCube, but they wanted $8 a piece. That seemed a little pricey to me, even though Luigi's Mansion might be worth $8. I just didn't want to pay that at a flea market. Seemed kind of pricey. Those were a couple games I wanted anyway, but I'm going out of order because this was actually the last thing I bought before I went home. And this is what I saw in the antique store the last time I was there, but they didn't have a price. I was all disappointed. And when I went back today, there was a price on it. A little bit more than what I wanted to pay, but for $8, almost $9 with tax, my Coca-Cola Rubik's Cube. I just had to have it. Sprite, Mellow Yellow, Coke. Enjoy Fanta. That says Fresca. And Sprite. Is that all of them? Oh, and Tab. This is cool. I'll have to make sure not to be messing with this one too much, because it's probably, I don't want to wear off the stickers. But it would be cool just to solve it once. Just once. I better get going. I'm at 10-minute mark. This might have to be 2 parts. This guy talked me into it. He had $5 or $5 for this. I was getting it from my roommate. I said nah. He said okay, 3, and I still said nah because I'm not really buying it for me. I'm buying it for my roommate. Then he said $2.50, so I said okay, $2.50. A medieval strategy game, Lords of the Realm. So hopefully my roommate will pay me back or reimburse me. This really got my interest. It's got a Sega Genesis / Atari end on this end, and like a stereo plug on this end. Very bizarre. But for 50 cents, something told me I should buy this. I don't know why, and I don't know what kind of system this goes to. Maybe someone out there might actually need one, has been looking for one. So I picked one up. I picked it up anyway. If anybody out there knows what it is, let me know. I shouldn't have bought these, but for $8, all 3 of these were $8 for all 3 of them. Superman Doomsday, The Invincible Iron Man, and Doctor Strange. All of them were pretty much no scratches at all. And for $2 at another guy, I got Stripes. Love that movie. It's an old classic. See, I keep seeing deals and I can't tell people no. It's such a hard thing for me. Okay, there are games in this. So if you were wondering, there are games. I probably should have did the games first to keep people interested. I went to the dude with the games, and he didn't have the Atari games last time I was there, but this time he brought them back. He gave me a good deal. Some of these were $2, some of these were $3, but I think since I added in a couple other things, he gave me even a better deal. I already have this game, but this label looks mint. I just bought it. Casino. I didn't have it yet. Super Challenge Football. I think I had it, but no label. So now I have a label. Othello. These are the kind of games I usually pass up on, because they're so cheap and common, but I don't have them in my collection. This is a good one. Revenge of the Beefsteak Tomatoes. He had a $5.95 price tag on it, but he gave it to me cheaper. MASH. Very cool. This part of the label is kind of worn, maybe ripped. Looks like it's got tape over it. I probably should not remove the tape or it might do some damage. And one more. Joust. I hope I didn't make a mistake. I know I had this for either the Atari 2600 or the Atari 7800. And I couldn't remember what I had it for. I know I had it for one, but not the other. And I thought I was missing it for the Atari 2600. And from the same guy, I also got Jeopardy. He gave me a deal on that too. Everybody else has this game overpriced. I don't know why. And Bases Loaded 3. And I could... These are oddball things I just could not pass up on. I don't know why. They're just so strange. This is a CD. Get this, a CD of the American Gladiators, the music. For $2. I just couldn't pass that up. I don't know. Odd things interest me. And the Little Shop of Horrors original cast album. And I could not pass this up for the life of me. This is an incense holder. $2 for an AC/DC incense holder. AC/DC kicks ass and is one of my favorite bands of all time. Now this is awesome. I actually might have a few sticks of incense laying around too. So that is just totally awesome. I'm already at the 15-minute mark, but I still got more stuff to go. 2 more bags, so I'm going to have to cut this off right now since I can't do over 15-minute limit videos. And this is going to be the end of part 1. And so stay tuned for part 2.